Hello comrades, once again you're most welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to look at errors in Microsoft Excel or Microsoft Spreadsheet. I have my working sheet here. Allow me maximize it. So before we had already done some introduction about what a row is, what a column is. So for now, we are going to do errors. When you're carrying out your calculations, when you're entering your information in Excel, what are the things you may encounter that you really need to correct? Because those are errors that prevent you from continuing. So I have 4 errors with me, and the first one is division error. Let us enter some figures in these columns. So for this case, in what we are calling the division error, let's say I want to divide A1, I want to divide B1 by A1. We know that it's okay for us to divide 20 by 80. But now for the case of division error, instead of having entered this 80, you might have forgotten or you placed a 0. You forgot to put the 8 before the 0, or you just left it blank. So when you come to get the to divide, let's say it's equal sign, then our bracket, and we're saying A1 divide by B1. So we had said that for this case, we want to see how the division error comes about. So I want to divide 0 by 20. Okay, let's say it's not intentional, because I know in real life, you'll not tell me you will do that as you do out your work. So we are assuming you're doing your work and you've not noticed this. How will you realize that this is an error? Now can you correct it? Like, how will you find out the mistake you've made? Let's say you've come to the division. We are dividing this, divide by this. Then we close and we enter. You can see that division stuff over 0, the hash that is showing that it's a division error. And when you come here, you'll even see that there is this. They're already telling you the formula or function used is dividing by 0 empty cells. So you need to come back here. You will have to come back and correct your mistake. Let's say, you're supposed to put 5. After putting 5, you see, the error is already corrected because the only problem was the empty cell or the 0 in B1. That's the first error. Our second error is the name error. In the name errors, you hear name. In spreadsheet, we use there are a lot of functions. There are several functions here. So for this case, let's say I want to add up 20 and 5. Then instead of writing sum, for me, I be thinking add can also work. So I put my add. But remember, these functions in spreadsheet are inbuilt. So there are some functions that are inbuilt and others the computer does not know it. Like for the case of additions, the computer only knows sum, not add. So when you enter add, then you're trying to do it that you want to add this, comma, and that. Then we close and you enter. It's going to bring that name and a question mark, meaning there is a problem in your naming. And once you go back to where you entered the formula, you will even see in the formula bar here, it will show you that it is add. So since it's the naming issue, yeah, you need to come back here and correct. You need to correct your work. You already realized your problem. You need to correct. You need sum, not add. So once you say that, we are summing up that, then that. We close our bracket and we enter. You see, we got no problem at the moment. So that is the name error. Then we have what we are calling null. We know very well that while carrying out our calculations, we always put comma in between cells that we are carrying in anything. Let's say the sum, getting the average. For this case today, I'm loving the sum. You will bear with me. So let's say we are summing up that. Let's use our second. Let's use the cells on the second row. So we want to sum up A2 we are summing up A2. Okay, sorry. It's sum. Then we want to sum up A2 and B2. But you can see down here, it's already showing that it's sum number 1. That's meaning the A2. Then number 2 is the other cell that I'm going to carry out the calculation. And you're seeing a comma between them. Those cells are separated by a comma. Then by mistake for me, I forget. Then I just enter that. Okay, I enter that. Alright, sorry for that inconvenience. We were on the null error where we said this is when you miss something you're supposed to fix in the formula or in the function. So for this case, we were using sum. So we are summing up A1 and B1. So instead of putting a comma, I forget. Then I just put my B2. Let us see what we are gonna get. Once we enter, you see null. That's the null error I meant. That's the third error we have talked about so far. So once you go back there, you check the formula. Why is it showing null? Then you'll see in the formula bar that you're missing something. You're missing something. It is even showing you that number 1, comma, number 2. So what's missing is a comma, and we don't need this space. Yeah. So you can see we get it right now, so that when you see we were missing the comma, and that is the null error we talked about. Then lastly, with me I have another error, that is the value. In the value, this is when you're mixing data. You're dealing with figures, then by mistake you've entered some text and you want to add some text and figures. It can't work. Let's say let's replace this cell by the word pi. Then I want to sum the two cells up. I come here confidently and say equal to that. Then I go to this, or really sum, do that. Then we go to that, comma, B2. Then we close. Now see. Oh, sorry. What happened? Sorry. So right here, we are going to use the formula, not the function. So for this case, we are going to add manually. We shall have A1 plus B1. Then we close. We want to see, so you can see value error because we have mixed data. So you come back here. Yeah, you would see that once you correct this, let's say I put 5, then I come back, enter. You can see that we have 25 because we have added A1 plus B1. Thanks so much. Thanks for watching this video. I hope next time when you're working on your spreadsheet, when you see the errors, it doesn't mean you're wrong. Mistakes are made by human, but we should know how to correct the mistakes. Thanks so much. Bye-bye. See you another time. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And please, if you're subscribing, watch a little bit. Don't miss out this content.